And so there are five main reasons for conflict in every marriage that, if not properly handled, can affect a whole family, that is the family at large. So number one is power and control. This is when both parties are fighting for control or resenting not being able to take control. There is conflict, especially in a home where the wife wants to be the one to be in power. She wants to be in control. There is bound to be conflict because the man is the head. It is ordained of God. It is the God way. The man is the head. So, in a situation or in a home where, in a marriage where the woman wants to be the one to sit in the position of power and control things, there is bound to be problem. Or when the man who is in power is not being able to lead well or to do what he's supposed to do or what is expected of him, there is bound to be conflict. Number two, individuality. This is when one person tries to change or manipulate his or her partner. Many men do this. And also some women do this. When one person, either the husband or the wife, is trying to change or manipulate his or her partner, and the other is resisting, oga, you can't manipulate me. Madam, you no fit manipulate me. There is, there is bound to be conflict. Real power, real leadership does not seek to manipulate another. So, what do you do? We are going to be looking at what to do in another video. Number three, distance. When one person begins pulling away or putting up walls and defenses, even when the other party wants to communicate, they will build a wall. There is bound to be conflict. Don't touch my thing, don't touch my phone, don't come near where my stuffs are. Distrust will come in. So there's bound to be conflict. In a home, in a marriage, in a family, there are not supposed to be walls and fences. Number four, distrust. When one or both people, that is husband and wife, feel unsafe expressing their feelings or needs, there is bound to be problem. I've seen homes where the wife cannot talk. Who are you to talk? Children cannot cough. They can't cough. Is the man that is the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Nobody talks. You dare not say, you can't express yourself no matter how you are feeling. There are people that when they are coming back to their house, their husband, that when they are coming, everybody takes cover. They are hiding. The Lion of the tribe of Judah is back. Everybody will hide. And so you don't have the right to express yourself. If it is like that, just know that that family or that marriage is a disaster. It's a bomb about to explode. Number four, unmet needs. This happens when one partner feels his or her needs are not being met. again, there is bound to be conflict. Now, when you talk about meeting of needs, sometimes it's not only just the physical needs, spiritual needs are there, emotional needs are there. Why some people will meet, some men, like some husband will meet the physical needs, buying things, buying gifts, buying cars, all kinds of gifts and giving, the spiritual needs are not being met, and the emotional needs. Like the spiritual needs in every family, in Israel, in every family, the husband was a priest to the family. That is, before the children of Israel had a central place for worship, every husband was a priest to his own household. And as a priest, he was there as a spiritual cover. He was there as a spiritual leader, teaching the family the ways of God, guiding them, praying for them, teaching them the word of God in Israel. This was before the children of Israel had a tabernacle to worship, a physical tabernacle to worship. So a man supposed to offer that spiritual, services to his family, meets the need, the spiritual need. You teach them the things of God, you teach them how to pray, you teach them how to honor and respect God, you teach them the ways of God, you pray for them, you are a spiritual cover protecting them. Now, when it comes to emotional needs, many women will tell you that some of them, they don't even know what is romance. So they don't know what is romance. Some men are good at buying gifts, but like I said, majority of the men don't know the love language, which is something that they should allow their wives to teach them. But women will still complain that if they try to teach their husband the love language, it's either they will start calling them prostitute, they will start calling them names. So it is good to buy cars as gift for your wife. It is good to give your husband, your husband the best of gift. Give him good food, but also some women are also lacking in this area, in the area of sex. In the area of sex is what I'm talking about. In the area of sex and romance. Some people have sex, but there is no romance. You understand? So you are meeting the need. You just do igbege, 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 and then you get away. But there is no intimacy. There is no intimacy. So the needs are not met. Some men, some women complain that some men will just come very quick. They will just come very quick. They don't care about their wife. They feeling how their women feel, how their wife feels. You understand? And so you must find a way as a man, you find a way to meet your wife's emotional needs. You must find a way as a man, as a husband, to meet your wife's emotional needs. She's a human being. She's not a robot. Your wife is a human being. She has feelings. She's not a robot. And she's not being a robot, she's being a human being with feeling. You must mastermind a way of how to be able to meet her emotional needs. So you bring in romance into your marriage. You bring in not just having sex, but bring in romance that leads to intimacy in your marriage. Because many men, one woman was telling me that even the husband want to touch her nipple, he will be biting it, that he does not even know how to do it. So make sure that you balance it. You balance meeting of physical need with spiritual needs, and also the emotional need. Some women are lonely as well as some men are lonely. So this is how to handle it. Look for way. What you don't know, you can ask questions. What you don't know, you can Google. You can ask questions on how to meet your wife's, emotional needs. You can ask questions on how to meet your husband's emotional needs. You can ask, questions. Maybe you type on Google, go to YouTube and check. People have videos, a lot of videos to ask on how to meet your family or your wife or your husband's spiritual needs. You can ask questions on how to meet their physical needs. Then